Hello, Seiiti Arata. Sooner or later, you will face struggles in life, and that is why it is worth gaining mental strength so you don't end up dwelling on defeat. Optimism and negativism influence our perseverance. Those who have perseverance tend to perceive the struggles as reversible and sporadic events. You remember our episode number 39 in which we spoke about the importance of persistence? You can take a look at the link Arata Hello 39. Persistence is attached to the type of thinking we do. This struggle is going to end. It's an isolated episode. I can do something about it. That's how we can reinterpret a hardship that would be capable of causing others to give up. The negative mindset crushes the chances of having persistence thanks to this kind of internal dialogue. Oh, this can't be fixed. It's the end. I can't do anything about it. Suffering is all I have left. Why me? What did I do to deserve this? To overcome life's struggles, we have to control our own thoughts. Talking is easy, but when we are at the hurricane's eye, it is easy to lose control. And those who let emotions rule them quickly will fall into despair, thinking that all is lost. First, it is necessary to have the ability to distance yourself a bit, looking at yourself from a third person's angle. I usually say in courses of Arata Academy that using the cameraman's eye is a helpful technique. And in other words, it is to imagine that you're simultaneously holding a camera and filming yourself, and that will help you to evaluate your situation, your context, and analyze your feelings. And that is the reason why we're always working on self-knowledge in the courses at Arata Academy. Without that consciousness, we're mere robots. We are driving on autopilot. We're doing things the way we always done them, and therefore harvesting the very same results. If we are seeking change, we must stop a little bit and evaluate what our choices are. Consciousness is what lets us understand the quality of our thoughts. The minute you start believing that failure is permanent and the situation is out of control, that's the red flag. That's the minute that the warning signal is given. Remember that signal as a call for you to search for another angle, to reframe the situation and reinterpret it in another way. The catastrophic scenario is just one among many. Fear lives within us. Fear feeds our creativity to start imagining all types of catastrophic scenarios. Fear makes us picture the worst possible scenario. And again, it is the enlightenment, the consciousness that saves us. Think that we're just facing one fictional catastrophic scenario. That's the worst scenario possible, and the first thing to do is to identify that this is just a scenario. In other words, to gain the consciousness that we're facing a catastrophic conjecture. And after that, then you can imagine the best possible situation, just to have a contrast. And lastly, imagine all types of other likely scenarios. It is with this wider sight that we can develop plans to cope with the situation. We can develop strategies to cope with problems. Then we avoid the catastrophic scenarios melodrama. And that is the line between elaborating effective contingency plans and being the victim of catastrophic scenarios in which we lay hopelessly. Everyone lives through tough times. And what makes the difference is our posture and the way we interpret the situation. What is the event's meaning? Is it a challenge that I will overcome? Is it going to be an opportunity to learn something? Or will it be the end of everything? Or is it a punishment? Only you can give meaning to those hardships, and your actions, or the lack of them, will reflect your consciousness level when it's time to face the struggles. And there is an important reminder. You're watching right now the channel of Arata Academy on YouTube, and this is where we upload short and free videos for the general public. Our best content is sent by email for those who are part of our list. On our YouTube channel, we have less than 5% of our content produced here in Arata Academy, so if you want to have access to our best content, go to arataacademy.com and put your email over there.